Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Dr. Sania Chaudhary and you are watching YouTube channel. The political game of chess is on and both players, the PDM government and PTI, they are both showing their moves in response to the adversary. The biggest problem at hand for the PDM government is the fast rising popularity of Imran Khan and his political party PTI across the country. The key apprehension is that PTI might return to power with a 2/3 majority in the next elections. And PDM government is doing its best to try and avoid such a situation. Imran Khan has given an ultimatum of 30 days to the PDM government to announce early elections. Earlier, PTI had announced a Jalsah on the 13th of August in Islamabad in the parade ground, but Tehreek-e-Labbaik has also announced its Jalsah on the 13th August in parade ground, for which, according to them, their application was already in process with the administration of the city. To avoid any confrontation, Imran Khan has made a very wise decision to move the Jalsah to Lahore, the hub of politics in Punjab and, of course, Pakistan. The Jalsah on the 13th of August in Lahore will be in the hockey stadium, and now people from Punjab will have no hesitation in attending the Jalsah because the government in Punjab is PTI, because PTI has recently formed its government in Punjab. A very close aide of Imran Khan, Mr. Shahbaz Gill, has been arrested earlier this evening. He was arrested near Banigala while on his way to Imran Khan's residence. The arrest was made by people who were not in uniform, but they were armed. They broke the windows of the car and took Mr. Shahbaz Gill away with them. The telecast of ARY has also been suspended because of the press conference due to which Mr. Shahbaz Gill has been arrested. Punjab police has now been deployed at Banigala for the protection of the leader of PTI, Mr. Imran Khan. The by-elections for the 9 MNA seats that were vacated following the resignation's acceptance by the PDM government will now be held later in September. There are 4 MNA seats in Sindh, 3 in KPK and 2 in Punjab. And Mr. Imran Khan had earlier announced that he is going to be contesting elections on all 9 seats on behalf of PTI. Now it is being discussed in PDM circles that Tehreek-e-Labbaik be pitched against Mr. Imran Khan on all 9 seats, and the entire PDM constituent political parties will back the Tehreek-e-Labbaik candidate. But this is yet to be confirmed. Meanwhile, Imran Khan has asked his legal teams to file a case in Punjab to bring Nawaz Sharif back to Pakistan. Nawaz Sharif, of course, doesn't want to go back to jail. The only assurance on which he will come back to Pakistan is if he is allowed a free hand to lead the campaign of PMLN in the upcoming elections whenever they happen. And also that he should have immunity from attending in hearings in all the cases in courts that could be proceeded against him. Shahbaz is busy with his political activities in London. Nawaz Sharif and Maryam Nawaz, they are both extremely unhappy with various decisions that the PDM government has taken. The PDM has made a scapegoat out of PMLN by putting it in the lead role in the country's administration and getting them to do the dirty work of making all the tough decisions on economy that have led to an inflation of over 40% as of now. There are several other matters on which Nawaz Sharif and Maryam Nawaz are of one opinion, while Shahbaz Sharif and Hamza Shahbaz are towing a different line. For instance, Nawaz Sharif and Maryam Nawaz are both of the opinion that Miftah Ismail is closer to the institutions and that the difficult decisions that he has made are actually favoring Imran Khan, and that a path is being paved out for him so that he could be in government for the coming 10 years. Meanwhile, PTI has control of the Punjab government with people's power. That's all for today. Take care. Allah Hafiz.